Hello, I'm Ngọc.
Hello, I'm Chi.
Hello, I'm Cừ. I'm Nguyên.
Hi, I'm Như.
Hello, I'm Thương.
We are Nothing is Possible.
Da Nang is known as a green, clean, beautiful, friendly, livable city. It has the romantic Han River running in the head of the city and a quick bridge crossing this river. The first is symbol of Da Nang City, the Dragon Bridge, which a special design like a dragon winding in the middle of Han River. We can spray water and breeze bright certainly bring excitement to visitors. The Han River's swing bride so far is still the only turning bride in Vietnam. Brings curiosity to people and visitors Da Nang. Newer visitors can walk naturally bride with cell-shaped Kailis just this week a quiet cloud chaining last line. Or a peaceful day, visitors can visit Frankfurt Bride across the sea to see the intersection between the Han River and Da Nang Bay, and feel the grandeur of nature. Not only that, this place also has a bridge stretching nearly 60 kilometers with many wonderful and beautiful consecutive bridges stretching from the foot of Ivan Pass to Nyon. Nobody tourists from all over the world as one of the resting and relaxed spots, small idea beach in ASEAN. Next, we have to go to the food here. Maybe Da Nang cuisine is not as sophisticated as Hanoi, not as divided as Saigon, but it has its once acquired history of Central cuisine. The spice, the typical dish of the sunny and windy Central region are available in Da Nang from Bunga, Bumam, Miquang, Kalo, fried chicken, Hoi An to the dish Engkai Province. You can personally try it on the streets of Da Nang. And if you have the opportunity, you should visit school markets or high markets to discover the who was a snack idol inside. A snack go to Mickey Beach to Mile with fresh seafood patties at the restaurant. Will Da Nang is national airport, north south railway lines, and countless travel essential travelers and can absolutely find best several supplies for their trip.
Da Nang City is the most liberal land in Vietnam due to its rich environment, land pollution, and many attractive tourist attractions. Finally, the people in this city are very friendly, open, and always ready to help everyone, whether they are domestic or foreign. So the retail beauty in this city. Yes, Da Nang is a very developed city, and it considered as a liberal city with a human standard of living that is not too high. It provides them with job opportunity to increase their income and support themselves and their family. There are many projects from teacher, marketing, design, and of a larger human resource. Therefore, it is exciting for people to find themselves a successful job in action compared to outer locality. The environment in Da Nang is considered to be quite good. However, in order to control the with environmental pollution, in some hotspots in the area, there will continually be more work to be done over the year, along with the effort of all living and sector together with the people of the city. We have solved some basic problems about the ecology of the soil environment, the air environment, and the water environment. With Đà Nẵng, the land environment has basically been solved quite well. With a good soil water collection, correction station has been badly calculated for the environment. Đà Nẵng is considered to be great. This is automatically passed by the air tourist station. Finally, there are many tourist areas as well as additional large club that attract people such as make happy. Dogan Park, Hải Văn Khách, Linh Ấn Tắc Đá, đi a cycle to visit people reduce stress, relax, release negative things, and accept new and accepting things with a livable environment and many beautiful tourist attractions. It has attracted many people to live alone, especially foreigners. So here you not only encounter the activity of the local, but also the foreigner living or working in the city. Come to Đà Nẵng city. I believe this city will not let you down.
Đà Nẵng is known as a city where living with many advantages. However, besides so good effects, Đà Nẵng still has many bad effects that cannot be overcome. The first is environmental pollution. Đà Nẵng is considered one of the places with beautiful beaches that attract many tourists, but pollution of the marine environment often occurs when garbage cannot be treated. Garbage from residential areas, market, seafood production, and business establishment. Wastewater from sea discharge into the sea, especially water at sea due to the low awareness of people and tourists. In addition, business operating along the coast, such as restaurants, hotels, cause larger amount of wastewater to be dumped into the sea, causing accidents affecting tourists. For example, wastewater pollution at 2 discharge gates in Central District and 3 discharge gates in Ngũ Sơn District. The second is traffic congestion and traffic accident. Traffic in the city is crowded, leading to an increase in traffic jam, especially at rush hour. Holiday days. Besides, many shows are delayed, continuously repairs, causing traffic jams, overtaking lines due to the awareness of road users, leading to frequent traffic accidents. Third, the standard of living in Đà Nẵng city is quite high, due to the high population density and great demand. If you want to here, you have to spend more money to buy or rent a house, living expensive, meal, gas. Therefore, the cost to live here will be higher than in the countryside. In addition, the situation of tourists being scarce and increased prices of items still take place in some tourist destinations. For example, a female tourist and her family had a bad experience with the food service attitude and high price of Joy Paradise restaurant in Central District. Finally, also Đà Nẵng is a place with good security and order. There are still some evils that cannot be completely eliminated, such as theft, fighting, using banned substances. In September 2022, the city police force discovered and prosecuted 209 drug-related cases.
Facing the poor situation, we need to improve some issues to have a better Đà Nẵng city day by day. Firstly, the issue of environmental pollution is top topic of concern not only in the world but also in our country today. Most big cities in Vietnam are also concerned about environmental issues. One of them cannot fail to mention Đà Nẵng city, a livable city, but the quality of sea and air environment is not guaranteed. To overcome this situation, it is necessary to take measures so that people and tourists do not throw garbage indiscriminately into the sea as well as public places. Pay attention to energy use as well as personal transportation to make the habitat better and better. Secondly, about traffic jam and traffic accidents that have never ceased to be hard in Da Nang. Therefore, the transport infrastructure need to be improved to answer the flow of vehicles on the road.
Da Nang is one of the most developed cities in Vietnam. However, standard of living here is low pay, high compared to many other local cities. To overcome this situation, the following solutions can be given. 1. Include investment in new economy sector. Invest in new economy sectors such as information technology, service, education. 2. Improve the quality of education and training. Include investment in education and training to provide an resident with the knowledge and skills they need to participate in new, high-demanding economic sector. 3. Strengthening international cooperation. Da Nang has a lot of potential for international cooperation, so it is necessary to promote cooperation to reduce the incidence of evil such as fighting and the rules. We need to improve some ideas include 1. Enhancing moral and ethical education. Education will help people understand the value of life and morality, realize the consequences of wrongdoing and their responsibility to the community. 2. Strengthen supervision and communication to the community. Organize communication campaign, disseminate people culture to community, remind people to obey the law and limit violation.
Things I will to develop them. 1. Clean trash and don't use latest. First, I keep the environment clean. I need to clean up the garbage around. I will clean up my dear room. After that, I will display its activity of girls to clean trash. I studied in a school of economics, so I can join some of the following clubs: team and girls. When girl team economic just secrets. It's a team that has environments to do the volunteer work such as clean up the beach, clean center, right. At the same time, I will stop using plastic bags. It's personally if there is more than 15 billion tons of plastic waste will be put in landfills or dumped into the sea, causing serious environmental and ecological pollution. Every year, around 1 billion of plastic bags are thrown away. This is equivalent to about 2 million bags being discharged every minute. Product makes the plastics will have different destruction timelines depending on their structure and materials. However, in general, the time to decompose plastics is very long, up to more than 1,000 years. Therefore, using plastic bags is an act of killing the environment. I will stop using plastic bags. The material is dry, opaque. First use of bicycles can have reduced the number of vehicles on the road, avoid jams. Second, cycling helps reduce emissions into the environment. It may replacing motorbikes and car with bicycle, how much cleaner the air would be. Through the use of human energy to move, it has contributed to reduce CO2 by 10 tons compared to car, equivalent to 7,200 tons of CO of year. A huge amount of emissions. Along with that, I will also have been avoid diseases such as diabetes and obesity. Both ways are convenient. If I travel long distance, I will choose to take a bus instead of 50 people riding 50 miles and emitting 50 units of emissions. Now, 50 people only emit 5 units of emissions. Optimal, huh? Number 3, participate in propaganda activities. If I clean up the trash, the immediate problem will be solved. Think about it. If I can clean 2 million plastic per day after only 22 hours, that's a lot of waste will be defunded again. So, how to solve this problem? Propaganda to change people's perceptions of waste is the right things to do. Only when the amount of waste does not continue to increase with the act of cleanup that makes sense. First, then the processes about littering and using plastic bags for family members and friends. After that, I will join the propaganda organizers about environment protection. If our people have the right view of the environment, then we will become the most valuable city in the world. To sum up, environment protection is not an obligation of any individual or group. It's the duty of all. Yes.
In order for Da Nang to be true to the name of the most livable city,